Hi everybody, welcome. This is Raina from the Closet Crafter Studio. I created a Forest Fairy loaded junk journal and I'm so excited to share it with you today. So it is made out of a 5¼ inch book by 5¼ inch book. And I did the cover to look like wood slats, and it's got moss growing out of the slats, and I painted it and sealed it with Mod Podge so that the paint and everything would stay on here. And so the spine is about 1/2 inch thick, and so it has 2 signatures in it and about 52 pages approximately, back and front. I've added these cute little lace bows to the back, to the spine, and the back has just the wood slab with the kind of wood texture on it. So that is that. I had so much fun making this. I got to get so creative, paint everywhere. It was awesome. All right. So like I said, it's 5¼ by 5¼ inches. So it's not huge, but it is loaded. Look at that. It is so full. Inside the middle of the second signature is a paper bag mini journal. So it's tucked right in there in the middle, just to give a little bit of extra space and storage room and writing room. And because it is so bulky and there's so much stuff in here, when I package this to send it out, I will package it all together, but I will take some of the bulkier items out of the journal and put them in an envelope within the same package. So you'll get everything at the same time. It just won't all be in the journal because I don't think I can ship it quite like this because it's just so bulky. So there's a lot of original art pieces in here that I scanned in and sized down so that they would fit in here. There is also images that were on public domain and free printables. And I also used some of my art pieces and scrapbook paper to make lined pages for easy journaling. So that is all in here. So there's lots of space to write. There's also a lot of things to write on. So if it's too bulky for you or too lumpy bumpy, there's plenty of space still on all the little cards and journaling cards and images, the backs of the images and things. So there's still lots of places to write, or if you're just using it for collaging or creative, there's plenty of space still for that too. The kind of theme I was going for with this kind of forest, kind of a darker forest, midnight kind of feel. So there's a lot of black paper. But I also wanted it to play on the lighter side of like fantasy. So it's kind of like a mix between light and dark fantasy, I guess, is what I was going for. So lots of pastels still too. So it's not all dark. I've got a few interactive things in here. There's some magnetic pieces in here. And because I'm going to be taking things out so that I can get it ready to ship, I'll go ahead and show you everything, every little thing that's in here. So you'll get to see every bit of it. So this is it. And if we open it up, here we go. The spine I reinforced with fabric. And then there's this beautiful kind of black velvet looking scrapbook paper on the front and back covers. So on the first page, we have a little fairy silhouette and a forest background. Over here we have a mushroom background with another fairy silhouette. This is a little wooden kind of fairy house image with lines on top of it for journaling. Here is hand painted butterfly, and it's on a little thing, so it can be a bookmark. It's easy to remove, take out. These are collaged bookmark tags that I did. And there's another pocket back here. So lots of space. Here's a belly band with a specimen card. I also have a video on how to make these exact specimen cards. So if you're interested in those are on my channel as well. And here's a little leaf, and it's got a dangle on it on the paper clip with another little card on the back side. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because it's one of those bulkier pieces. So here's another specimen card with a little fairy image back there. These are some of the original pieces that I was talking about that came directly out of my art portfolio, and I scanned them in and sized them down. So any of these little cameo-like images, those are my own drawings or colorings or whatever that I did, whatever you want to call them. So over here is a little set of fairy wings that I made. And inside here is an image. This is a lace ribbon pocket. I tried to add lots of texture in here because it's a smaller journal, but I really wanted it to be loaded with a lot of texture and a lot of feel. So I used lots of lace and ribbon and flowers and things, and to really give it that full junk journal feel. Here's a little handmade tag. These are the magnetic pieces I was talking about, and there's another magnetic piece. So here's a little bag. Everything's little fairy sized. Little envelope, a little notepad, some more lined paper. There's a tag, and it's got a lace, and it's a little bit bulkier, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I'll leave that little fairy image in there because it's not too thick. Here's another magnetic piece. So this is magnetic here. It just comes on and off. It's got some pretty little flowers on there. So, I mean, you could move this around. It could be a bookmark, or you could leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and take it out because it does have that bulky flower on it. Here's another little tuck spot with a embellished paper clip and hand-painted butterfly. And it's got another specimen card in there, and it flips out. Some more paper for writing or whatever. Here's 3 pockets, and there's actually a pocket back here. This is a little paper bag made out of book pages, and it's got a cute little mushroom stamp on it. This is one of the interactive pieces, and I had so much fun making this. So it's a little teacup in the forest, and you move the little mushroom around, and it opens, and there's some more moss and a little fairy and some mushrooms and a butterfly in there, just kind of hanging out inside that teacup. So cute. All right, another handmade tag and a free printable image. All right, so here we have a little envelope, and these open, and they have little cards in them. There's a few of these in here, and this little file folder opens, and it's got a little paper doll with little flowery outfits. Another pretty page. Some more pretty pages. Another lined page with artwork beneath it. Here's a little forest leaf. And another one of those little envelopes with cards in there. So this is a pocket. And this is a bulkier tag. So I'll take it out. Some more images. Another one of these little envelopes and a tag, an image. And this is that paper bag kind of mini folio journal thing. And it's got a little darker kind of fairy image on the front. And it opens here. It's got its own little tie closure. There's a little storage space in there. And this opens. And it's got a handmade tag right here. The little butterfly snippet, and then this opens, and over here is a little notepad with some paper in it that I inked around the edges, so that just tucks nicely right on in there. And on the back, it's got another little pocket. Just a plain tag and image. Here is a little fairy in a jar tuck spot that I made. It's laminated and I put it in between two mason jar images. And it turned out so cute. It's got a little fairy silhouette and some mushrooms in there. And it's a little tuck spot for this tag. And another pocket page. Here's one of the larger paper bags made out of book pages with a hidden paper clip. Journal card. And their little forest scene. Some images and collage tags in there. A couple of large journal cards here. And a little fairy print. Here's another one of the hand-painted butterflies. And dangle paper clips. I'm taking these out so that I can go ahead and put them in a separate envelope so I can ship this. And this journal will be available on my Etsy shop when this video posts. So you'll see it there. Another tuck spot with an image. So, I mean, it's small, but it's got a lot in it. It's still very bulky and still has a lot in there. And we took a bunch of stuff out. So it comes with a lot. It's so cute. It turned out so pretty. I love the moss growing in between the cracks of the wood slats. It's got the little like screw pieces where it's like screwed down. It's not really screwed down, but that's what the effect that it gives. It just turned out so cute. I had so much fun with this. I really did. Maybe a little bit too much fun if you can tell by how big it is. But it just was so much fun to make. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. And like I said, the tutorial for making the specimen cards is also in my YouTube channel. So feel free to check that out. I will link it below. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration. And yeah, I got some creative juices flowing. So thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.